I've trained a bunch of people both in person and online, and now even in my flagship program that will literally get you jacked, first link down below. And 95% of people barely make any progress, like really, really slow progress, until they fix this one thing that we're gonna cover in this video. And I have done the same mistake when I started going to the gym. I was going to the gym for a year to barely make any progress. Look, this was me when I started. This was me after a year. And then I fixed this one thing that we're gonna talk about, and my progress went crazy. I went from looking like this again, and then 6 months later, completely changing my body, my life, everything, and I looked like this. And I know this is a pretty crazy 6 month difference, and some of you might not believe it, but like, this is actually true. There's no reason for me to lie. This was 6 months, and there's only one thing that I switched, and this was how hard I actually trained and how hard I actually pushed myself. And you might be thinking to yourself, bro, I know that I'm training hard enough. And like, shut up, bro. Just have an open mind, finish watching the video, and if by the end you are like, yeah, I actually think that I am training hard enough, then you're gonna pat yourself in the back and you're gonna tell yourself you're a good boy, training hard enough, making good progress. But who knows, maybe this is the thing that's actually stopping you. And after watching this video, you'll finally be able to make like great, quick progress. So let's start from the very, very beginning. If you wanna build muscle, you have to give it the right stimulus. And to do that, you have to be training close to or to failure. And now there's two types of failures. There's technical failure and there's mechanical failure. Technical failure is when you're doing an exercise and you come to a point where you're no longer able to perform a repetition with proper technique. This is technical failure. The second type of failure is mechanical failure. This is when you're doing a set, you reach technical failure, and then you start cheating your reps. So you start, for example, swinging on bicep curls, you're already past technical failure, and you reach mechanical failure when you're just no longer able to perform any sort of repetition, even with swinging, when your muscle is just dead. Like, no matter what else you try to do, you're just not able to lift the weight. This is mechanical failure. And the problem here is that most people are not reaching neither of them. Not technical, not mechanical, like nowhere close failure. And this was me at the very start. This could be you right now. This was a lot of my clients before they came to me, doing 4 sets of 12. Bro, I think everyone starts with 4 sets of 12, and this just kills progress so much. It's crazy that people are still doing it. And if you're doing it, it's time to stop. I used to do 4 sets of 12, even though I could go like, I don't know, 10 reps more. Even though I still had fuel in the tank, just because the workout program said to do 4 sets of 12 at this weight. I didn't know what it meant to train to close to failure or to failure. So I just did what the program said, and barely any results. Look, you don't want to be leaving no fuel in the tank, okay? Like right now I am doing 2 sets per exercise, close to or to failure. Just 2 sets all the way when it gets uncomfortable and hard. And by the way, I always do my exercises to technical failure, because going mechanical failure, whenever you're like cheating and swinging, this can, first of all, really tire out your nervous system, which means worse recovery, which means worse gains. And second of all, the risk of injury is so high whenever you're cheating reps that it's just really, really not worth it. Listen, I go to mechanical failure like very, very rarely, just for fun, because whenever I'm training with a gym bro or something, sometimes we're gonna push ourselves a little bit more, but still you have to know how to do mechanical failure, okay? You still wanna do it like consciously and carefully, and just making sure that you don't injure yourself. So if you're a beginner, if you're just starting out, focus on technical failure, brother. Don't focus on mechanical, like you're gonna harm yourself. People stop the set whenever they start feeling a little bit uncomfortable. And this is only where the reps that actually matter start. The last 5 reps, the uncomfortable ones, the slow ones, the one that hurt, the one that burn, these are the ones that matter. These are the ones that grow muscle, that give your muscle the stimulus to actually get bigger and stronger. Listen, it has to be uncomfortable. If you want to get bigger, if you want to get better, if you want to grow, it has to be uncomfortable. You've probably already heard that you have to be outside your comfort zone to just like level up in life. And that is the same both for the mental and for the physical. If you want to get better at speaking to people, you have to be uncomfortable, start speaking to people, get the reps in, and you're gonna get better. But you're gonna get better outside of the comfort zone. And it is the same with building muscle. It is the same with the physical. If you wanna be faster, you have to keep running very fast up to a point where it's uncomfortable. It's the same with building muscle. It's the same with everything. Look, you have to reach technical failure at least once on all of your exercises just to know where that point is, so that then you can go and do like 2 or 3 reps from failure. But listen, bro, you cannot be a bitch here and you cannot start cheating and swinging and jumping and whatever. This has to be technical failure. And I mean clean reps, okay? And when you're not able to do any more clean reps, this is when you stop. And look, I'm gonna show you a couple of my videos where I actually go reach failure, just so you know what it should look like. Look, your facial expression should go like this. It has to be hard. You have to be making sounds. You have to be fighting to lift the weight, okay? So let me play some videos so that you know what it looks like, okay? So the first one here is going to be chest. We're doing chest. And as you can see, at the very end, it's getting really hard. Like my hands are shaking and I am still going. And when I'm not able, I still try to push the last rep. And when I feel that I should, like I would have to cheat to get it in, that's when I stop, okay? The second example, this, for example, this is going all the way to failure, like everything I got. You should not do this often, but I just did it because I wanted to test my max. Sometimes it's fun to push yourself this hard. But as I can see, I would not be able to do any more reps. If someone offered me like $1 million, I still wouldn't be able to press it. It's just, I didn't have anything left in me. Now the third one, this one is a little out of focus. But as you can see, we're doing bicep curls, a lot of veins popping. And I'm just going hard. Look at my face. Do I look comfortable? Of course I don't, because it hurts, okay? And this was me stopping like 2 or 3 reps from failure. Like I could go 2, 3 more, but it just wouldn't be worth it because I would get so tired, so exhausted, and the results would be so similar. Like between me going to failure and me stopping 2 reps shy from failure, the results are like 95% the same. It's just a slight benefit, but when you consider how tired you get, it's really not worth it. So did I look comfortable on those videos? No, I didn't. But that's why I made such huge progress in just 6 months. Like, think about it, 6 months is really not that much time. And think to yourself, have you made this much progress in the past 6 months? If the answer is yes, good job. If the answer is no, maybe you're just training like a bitch. Maybe you have to level up your game. Maybe you have to go a little harder. Maybe it has to hurt a little more. But remember, technical failure, okay? Do not fuck up your form just to lift heavier and just to go heavier. No, this is ego lifting. You wanna do it carefully so you don't injure yourself. So that's gonna give you more benefits in the long run, okay? Technical failure, but go hard as fuck. And if you wanna speed up your progress even more, the second link down below is literally free value every single day. You get daily tips, actionable steps, and just help that will help you get jacked. And it's 100% free, so go ahead and check it out. And if you want me to literally hold your hand and help you get in the best shape of your life, then check out the first link down below. Listen, if you want to get in shape, I believe this is the best investment that you can make. Like, I literally promise you that we will get you results in the next 6 months. And if you don't, I'm going to pay you back, because that's how certain I am that I will get you results. I've done it for myself. I've done it for other people. I know this works. So if like this is your life goal right now to get in shape, check out the first link down below. And by the way, if you want wide shoulders like this, then go ahead and watch this video next. And with that said, no matter if you're tired, go ahead and do what's required, bro. See you next one. Okay, let's go, boys. We are rolling. Let's have some coffee. Hitting different. Quick flex. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's get right into it.